studio again, just for a little quick review video. I know we haven't done any reviews in a while, so this is going to be one review here. Just went and picked up this guy. It is a Black & Decker jigsaw, model number B Bravo Delta Echo Juliet Sierra 300C. We're going to be upgrading our original Black & Decker from this guy, which I'm not exactly sure the year on this thing. Model number 7530. I'm gonna look that up and see when it was originally manufactured. That thing was given to me by my dad. So give me just a second here and I'll look that up. All right, from what I can deduct, this thing is from like 1982. We're gonna compare this to this. We're gonna use this for a small project here in the studio, and then we'll come back at the end of the video and I'll tell you what I thought, because I know how this thing works. So let's bust this thing open here. Nice packaging, if anybody wants to see the back. Just plain Jane packaging. This thing was like $24 at Lowe's on clearance. I think originally like $30. Don't hold me to that. I'll look up the price and I'll put it right here. So let's see here. Just got a flap style box. Nice. Packaging's very minimalistic. So it does come with one blade, which it's already, the blade looks so much better than that one. Double packaged. There we go. Look at the teeth on that sucker. It's called Speedwood. Get to the meat and potatoes here. This is the actual Black & Decker saw. It's supposed to be variable speed, so I'm guessing you can just the further you pull the triggers, the faster it'll go. I mean, you actually got a vacuum attachment there, because it'll suck the sawdust in from there. The only big problem I have with this one, I mean, it does cut well. It cuts really good as long as you have a good blade. I haven't replaced this blade in a long time, so the blade is kind of eh. But this plate on the bottom, it never stays straight. Like, for one thing, it's bent. You know, it's supposed to be like a 90 degrees, plus you can angle if you wanted to, but that thing never stays straight. So every time I make a cut in thick wood, it always has like an angle to it. That's why I wanted to replace it finally with something new, because I believe that plate there will be able to stay. My cuts will be a lot straighter. I know some of the higher line ones that they had, you could get where or as you're turning it, it has like a dial where you can adjust that bend of it out. But I mean, I don't need to spend $100 on a jigsaw when this will do just fine. Now, as far as putting the blade in, okay, so I was doing it correctly. You just grab the little finger release there for the blade. Of course, stick the blade in, teeth facing forward. Rest it on the wheel. Push it in as far as it'll go. And then it said release the thing. I was thinking that this would be farther forward, but apparently it stays just like that. So that is a very aggressive blade. So we're only cutting like 3/4 inch plywood, so I hope it's not too aggressive. Should be all right. Like I said, I want to use this for a little project I want to do over here on our desk. There will be a separate video on that. It'll be linked over here if anybody wants to watch that. And I will come back at the end and tell you what I thought of this, how it did, and so forth. So just hang on for a brief intermission. What's up, people? Alright, we're back. That took about an hour and a half. Probably wouldn't took that long if I wasn't trying to film everything. So we're back. We had to use this for like all of 5 minutes, if that. My first initial impressions, this thing's amazing, especially with a sharp blade. This blade is like it's called a speed wood. This thing does tear some wood. It cut that 3/4 plywood like it was nothing. The plate is level. The only thing I did notice that does not really work too well is the Shopvac attachment area. I attached my Shopvac, and when I turn it on, for some reason it spits the sawdust straight out the front. I'm not sure if it just doesn't suck properly through the little hole there or what, but I mean, it blew less sawdust when I had this Shopvac off of it, so I ran it for a few minutes and just took it off. So, but I mean, for far as first initial uses, that variable speed is pretty nice. It's pretty responsive, so I like it. I mean, it's a good upgrade from the, I think what we said, what was 1982's version of this to this. I like it. It'll work. That's just another. We'll have to come back another 6 months or so. I know I always say that, but I never do. But I'll try to come back in another 6 months and see how it's holding up and if I have used it any at all. Because I think I've had this thing and I've probably used it once or twice a year. So I don't use it. A jigsaw I don't use too much, like a table saw or miter saw. I use a pretty good bit. But yeah, that was it for the video, guys. If you have any questions or comments about this saw or any of our other videos or anything you've seen and we do, leave me a comment down below. Hit the like button if you liked the video. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We don't post very often, but I am pretty responsive to questions and stuff like that. So if you want to ask me a question about something, I'll try and answer it. I know I need to come back and do a review on my Porta-Cable set, my drills. I did the initial unboxing review. I did the follow-up review after about a year or so, but I still have those drills. One of them has broken half and it's still working, so I need to do another review about that. You can find those videos over here. So yeah, just stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching.